And we're back. And today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of a weird game called Lobotomy Corporation. Face the fear, build the future. This is a... I'm not even sure this is a game. I think it might actually just be more of a story generator than anything else. But there is a little bit of gameplay mechanics in there. This here is an SCP... No, not SCP. This is a monster. An abnormality. Something we're going to have to tame. Normally there's 3 to choose from, but on the very first day you only get 1, and it's always the same. This, believe it or not, is an AI character. Yeah, I didn't actually read what they said the first time either. I don't care. It just seems like there is an awful lot of text here that I don't care about that doesn't help you learn the game. I already did the tutorial section, so once you finish the tutorial section, this just seems like a whole bunch of meh. Well, there's another person that I don't care about at all. Let's just skip all of this. Done. Okay, now that we've skipped all the text, we can actually get to the game. Actually, the text might be the game, I don't know. We get to choose which department we're going to run, and when I say choose, we only have one choice. It makes it very simple. Then you get to go in here, and you get to pick out your team. And by pick out your team, I mean they've already sort of picked them out for you. Here, though, we can hire someone else, so yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's hire someone else. Why not? Is this necessary? No. You should probably get by with 1, but I don't care. We could also pump them with points. There's a strengthen employee option up here. We're not going to bother with that at all. Instead, we're just gonna begin the day. Alright, down here we have our SCP, or our monster down here, and we also have how much information we've got on the monster. Now, we have 0 information on the monster. We have no idea what it's like, what it's about, or what it does. And to unlock all of these pieces of information, we need to pay points. And currently we have 0. This is how many points we have, and this is what it takes to unlock different parts of information, or the cost of them. What we can do is we can select someone to work with the monster. And you have 4 different types of work you can do with them. Instinct, insight, repression, and attachment. Honestly, I don't know what any of these really mean. All you have to do is randomly pick one. Honestly, that's as far as I can tell. You just randomly pick one of them and tell the agents to work on them. And the thing is, if you pick wrong, the agent can die, go insane, lose hit points. There's a whole bunch of things that can happen to them randomly. But I know from playing this before, because you always get the same first monster to start, that it's the bottom left one, temperance or repression. Yeah, that one here, the purpley looking one. And then the person goes up, they have a chat with him, and then this is good stuff, this is bad stuff. Too much bad stuff, and this will fail, and your person will probably get hurt in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, let's just finish off. Well, that went pretty badly. Then you're locked out of going back to them for a while. You can't go back in there for some reason. I think it's just to let them cool down. And then the moment they've recovered, you can then summon in another person. Well, you can actually go in here and spend points, but no, we're going to summon in another person straight away. We're not even going to wait. I think the last person we sent in was who? Never mind. We'll send in Davina. You're up. Go in there. We'll let Timid recover. When pawns come back in here and this thing fills up, they get healed back up again. I don't know what does to their mental health. You know what? Who cares? They'll probably be fine. Next up, we'll send in Noah, and then we'll send Josh back in again. And every time we go through this, we unlock points of information. For example, we have 4 points now that we can spend on different things, and it's just a untick attachment, which is what we're working on now. This high result means that we will have a good chance of having a good interaction with them so long as we do this particular type of work with them. So, yeah, that's great, but we sort of already knew that. Let's just let them go through. This pawn is having much better luck. After sending through multiple people, we're going to get this weird warning symbol. What's happened is we've maxed out this red bar here. Every time we go and work with one of these anomalies, there's a chance they go, well, feral and try and break out and do damaging stuff. This one's pretty harmless, though, so we're fairly safe. Where we see the 60-second countdown timer. Oh. This means that after 60 seconds, this thing will try and do whatever its negative event is. However, while someone's working with it, it can't do that event, and if we send someone in to work with it, it will stop the event from happening. This is a way to force you to interact with certain things you would not like to work with, and at the same time it can result in some nasty stuff happening to you. But you know what? Next up, we'll just send back in Javona. Oh. And let them go at it. And we're just going to keep doing this until we've unlocked all the information on this. So let's just have a quick go in here. We can grab basic information about it. Management guidelines. What else have we got left? We have 6 points left. Let's go with... Actually, let's grab all of these. And as you can see, if we try to work with this doing the other 3 work types, our chances would be pretty bad, except for Insight. Insight, it seems, would work pretty well as well. Well, the first 2 levels of it anyway. After working with the monster a bunch, we've freed up a bunch of points, and you can see down here that it's increased our chances of success by 5%, 5%, 5%, and this final level will get us up to 10. So look at escape information. So escape information this is a non-escaping entity. That means even if it goes nuts and tries to make a break for it, like that red alarm thing it is, nothing will happen. This down here is a gift. Pretty much all the monsters I can tell, honestly I've only seen 2. Monsters can give you some sort of gift to go with it, and this one gives you a crown of thorns, which it gives it a 10% success rate for working with this creature, which is nice. You can also build weapons and armor from these points somehow. I'm not too sure on that, but we can get those weapons and assign them to employees next go, so yeah, I think we'll give that a go. Now, who was the last person I sent in there? Ah, there it is. You see the 20 hit points up here and the 10 of 15 down there? The 20 at the top is your hit points, the blue stuff at the bottom is your sanity points, as in how close you are to going, freaking out. So working with these things can damage your sanity, and they need time to recover, which is why we leave them in this room. Alright, let's do a little bit more work, and we're going to buy some armored weapons and then proceed to the next day. In fact, we could complete the workday now. All we're trying to do is harvest this thing for energy. We've already got all the energy we need for the day, though I don't know why we would stop when we could just continue to keep doing the work and find as much information about this creature as possible. There's even a whole story behind this thing, which is, really cool and awesome to read and stuff. I just, what's a game? I'm here to play a game, I don't want to read. No offense. Some games are good and do this, but this seems to be more of a story generator, and I'm here to try and give you an idea of the gameplay. The story's always there if you want to have a look. After spending far too long on this level, we've managed to grind out a bunch of weapons and armor. We just click on it and it spends the points and gives us those. I'm not sure if we should be staying this long, but it doesn't seem to have any negatives, so we'll just complete the workday. We still get an S ranking, which seems to be good. Reward 3, remaining 3. Okay. And everyone gets a few points of experience over here. But all of that looked at, they also gain a few stat points and things like that from working with the creature. And I think it's to do with which type of work they do. For example, Devona here, we only did the one type of work, repression work with her, and she only got work success and work speed increases. However, everyone else did one extra one. For example, Noah here did repression work, and then whatever the one in the top right is. So they get a little bit of HP, and Josh did whatever was the top left one, and they got a little bit of SP, or sanity points. So I think if you do multiple types of different work, you gain bonuses going into the next round. So I think a good idea is to spread out the work amongst everyone and let them all do a little bit of everything. And now we get to pick which monster we take into the next day, and I'm thinking we take the ones with the highest numbers. You can actually hover over them and they give you some text, but I don't think it really means anything, or I'm not sure if it does. But yeah, let's just keep taking all the highest numbers. I presume they're going to be worse and at least be slightly more entertaining. Oh, whatever. Let's just skip through all this text. And this is our mission for the day. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. Okie dokie. And now we can go to... Yes, let's manage our team, shall we? Oh, wait. First, we have to choose research. Game speed acceleration, definitely. Otherwise, it's way too slow. Yeah, we will confirm that. You can do 1 research a day. Now we get to either hire more people, or we can buff existing people. For example, we can go to strengthen the employee and give them more. Now, I think what we're going to do here is take... Oh, come back here, Noah. We're going to grab Noah here, and we're going to strengthen them. They're going to be our sacrificial lamb. We're going to send them in the front door, so... It would be good if they were as tough as possible and least likely to die. Fortitude is hit points, prudence is sanity points, and I can't remember what temperance and justice are, but you know what? A little bit of everything can't hurt. Alright, let's find out what our new monster is. Well, starting the day, our new monster appears to be... static. Well, that's good. Now, you basically have no real idea what you're dealing with here. There's no information you've got, no guidelines. You've got nothing. So it's effectively just a crapshoot as to which one you pick. This might just result in a dead employee. So we'll take Noah. They were our first and our toughest, and hopefully they survive. Oh, damn it, I forgot to assign out the armor. You know what? We'll see if they live. And down here, we might as well get everyone else working on this one. Every time we work with these, it generates these points up here, and once we have 30 points, we can go on to the next day. We'll send in Josh. Off you go. And this should hopefully give us an idea. When the first person goes in, well, assuming they don't die, we might at least get an idea of what we're dealing with. Okay. Ominous pressure of the containment unit. Okay, that's 2 red. That's bad. Let's hope they don't die. That's 3. 4. Yeah, I think this is going to be a death. Wow, okay, that went really badly, but at least our pawn's still alive. Holy Christ, that went badly. Someone else do some more work over here. Devona? Yeah, why don't you go in? The sanity points there, their sanity got badly hurt. Thank God we buffed their sanity, otherwise I think they would be insane right now. We're going to have to let them stay out of there for a while. Let's take these 4 points we've got with this, and, well, we're not doing attachment work. That doesn't work. Normally I go anti-clockwise, so let's try to see what repression work looks like. Common. Okay, that's not the worst. Ooh. Yeah, we can send in Josh. Josh, let's hope you don't go nuts. I'm not saying you won't, but yeah, we'll get you to do insight work, which currently has a common chance of not dying. In nomine Patri et Spiritus et Filius Sanctus. Well, that's awkward. We're having a meltdown, so we're going to have to send someone in here immediately afterwards to try and stop this thing from going insane. And we don't even know what it will do if it breaks containment. 50-50 split so far. We'll see what happens. How is everyone else looking on the mental health front? Yeah, let's check over here. Yeah, so everyone's... Oh, Josh is not looking too good. You know what? We will send Noah in there. The reason we're going to send in Noah is they actually, if they get a perfect result out of here, it will restore the sanity of all the employees. It's one of the bonuses of that skull thing over there. Please don't go and... Oh, they lost it. Please give me an order. 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 Okay. Please take care of them quickly. Devona, what can you do? Yep, go hit them with a bat. Yeah, probably should have given them better weapons. This is sort of one of the problems in the game. Oh well. Hey. That's the slowest animation I've ever seen. Go back there and hit them. Stop them. They're obviously crazy. Oh my god. You can't even hit them with the bat. Well, now 2 of our people have gone insane. But before we can do anything about this, we need to send someone in here to calm down whatever this is to stop it from going berserk. Of course, this will expose our person to more insanity, but not really much we can do. This might be a complete wipe. 2 people are running around insane. Well, our employee seems to be getting about a 50-50 result. That is fine. Let's see what instinct work would get us. Oh, great. No. Oof. Not a great bone to work with. Okay, can we do anything? I think we might just have to end the workday with 2 of our people completely insane. Yeah, I don't think you see as we have much choice. Okay, well, let's complete the workday, shall we? Will it allow us? A D rating. Oops. I think we're going to retry the day. I think this is going to be a common theme in this game, is just retrying the day. And the great thing is it doesn't actually change the stats of the monster, so you can just keep doing, like, now that we know what's going on, we can quickly and efficiently take care of this particular monster. This time, though, we're going to be smart. We're going to go into the eagle list here, which lists off that weapons we got. So now we can give everyone a go of those weapons. Josh, go grab one of those. You know what? Grab one of those suits of armor we also managed to acquire. Devona, same thing. And then Noah, same thing. These things give bonus to their stats and make them less likely to die or go insane, because it seems that's a very real problem we have. Alright, let's start this day again, and immediately we can just select someone to go over here. We know that repression works, and we'll send in our best candidate. There you go. And meanwhile, we'll just get someone to go over here and do a little bit of repression. Why not? It's just one of those days. One weird thing about the system that I find is you can't tell what someone's sanity level is just by looking at them. For example, Noah here has lost some sanity doing that job, but until I actually click on here, I can't actually see what their sanity bar is at. I'm sure there's something I'm missing, but I can't figure it out just yet. Anyway, we're going to have everyone go through here and work on this monster, and then work on this monster until we've learned all of its secrets. Let's see what we've already got. We've got, guidelines. Let's have a read through all of these, shall we? Oh wait, start on 1. Jesus, there's a lot of guidelines. Reading this, it tells us the higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate when working with this anomaly. It may be due to the fact that violent tendencies tend to flare up around it. Okay, so the lower your fortitude is, the more likely you are to be able to work well with this monster. Right. Also, a normal or bad result reduced the actual quilpith. I can't pronounce that. This counter thing up here, this red thing here, and once it flares out, it allows monsters to go nuts. Okay then, that's interesting. You know what, we'll let them recover just a little bit more. We're going to keep sending Noah back in until Well, until this becomes more solid. I really don't want to mess with this thing and have someone go insane again. Oh, wait, I feel like I should point out, the main story seems to be to max out that green bar up there. That's energy. We're basically harvesting these monsters for energy. So basically the story of Doom. Though realistically it seems to be about leveling up your characters and trying to survive all of the anomalies they hand off to you. After working for way too many times, we've managed to unlock all the information on this. Now, a few things I should point out. For example, you've got level 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is how much information you have on them. For example, if you access the basic information, this will drive you up one level. If you say access all of these 4 blocks of information, it'll put you up another level. Getting access to all of the management tips will put you up another level. And I think it's the escape information as well will put you up a 4th level. And it doesn't matter what order you do them in, it'll bump you up one level each time. And then down here you can see the chances of work success. So for example, repression here at level 1 and 2, if you only have level 1 and 2 familiarity, has a common chance of success. Same as instinct work. So both of those are just as likely to succeed at level 1 and 2. But the moment you hit level 3, familiarity with the creature, you can crank up your success to high by doing repression work. So this is the difference between all the creatures. So it might be a case of you might have really good chances with one thing, like say attachment, of working out with a creature, but then once you go to level 3 familiarity, it actually suddenly craters out and you're better off doing another stat. So I think that's what we're going to be doing in future. Anyway, we've gone through this creature, we've learned all of its stuff, we've got all the information on it, and yeah, I think we're good. We're just going to end the workday. We've definitely completed all of our stuff for the day, so it's not really a big deal. S ranking, I believe, is good, and we're done. Also, I made sure everyone did a little bit of everything, so everyone got a little bit of a stat gain across the board. Next up, we have our monster choices. We've got Dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. And finally, the highest numbered one, you see a song in front of you, it's approaching, becoming more colourful by the second. Oh, that sounds lovely. Also, it's the highest number. Right, let's just skip to all of this. I'm sure there's something I should be paying attention to, but so far I've managed to get by. Yeah, good. Now we have to complete 8 work processes in containment units under Quillfoot. Okay, that shouldn't be an issue. Expansion. Okay, let's see what other technologies they've got available. I think it's just... And then we get a chance to do more stuff with our pawns. I think we're just going to make a super pawn. That's probably our best bet. Since we are limited on points here, and Noah takes, well, so many extra points to level up, I think what we'll do is we'll spread out the joy a little bit. We'll get Devona here, and we'll strengthen them up. They've already got another one in Temperance, so Prudence and Fortitude, that'll increase their sanity and health. And then we'll probably get Josh over here and give them a little bit of Fortitude as well to help them out. Might as well have a half-decent team to work with. Alright, where have we got this new monster? Well, aren't you shiny looking, covered in hearts and things. Also, let's see. Wow. I think what we'll do is we'll hold off for a second on that. I want to make sure that we're ready to end the... Actually, no. Let's just send in a suicide. Okay, Noah, get in there. We'll get everyone else to work on the other critters. We already know that these 2 critters are going to be handled quite nicely by our team. And the question is, what happens down here? And oh my god, they have to walk all the way around? That's going to take an eternity to get down there and back. That means every time we deal with this, they'll have to walk a mile to get healing. Alright, let's see. Oh, that went really well. Okay, so purple works fine. That seems to be excellent. Let's immediately open up, what was it we did? Attachment? Yeah, high. Okay, right, so it works just fine until you go to level 3. Then things get worse. Let's see if we can find some... Yeah, we'll stay on this for a little while and work out more about the creature. Well, that went quite well. Alright, let's grind up some more stats, shall we? Well, this is new. Something has happened, and it seems 0360 has broken out. I think we have to dispatch a team to stop it. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem good. Team, where are you? No. I want you all down here. What are you doing up there? Come on. Can this thing use the elevator? Yep, it can. Okay. Did we beat it? How is it still alive? You know what? Now I should probably spend some of those points to figure out what I'm dealing with here. Looking through the stats and reading the story, all I can tell is it's a monster and it squeals horrible stuff that drives people insane. The only thing we can see here is this is what it's vulnerable to, and it's weak to this white stuff here, which is actually the weapons we are currently equipped with. It would be much better if we had these blue weird looking weapon stats, but whatever. Like you can see here with this weapon, this is the type black, so black would do normal damage against it. The weapons we currently have equipped with this, I'll go over those maybe when we do the handover. But for now, we have to see if anyone can take this thing on. God, how many employees have we got left? Panicked, and suppressing. Okay, so one person's left sane, and they're about to snap. Okay, dead. Why is... Okay, well that's a problem. Well, I don't know what went wrong that day, but we'll try and learn how to not do that the next day. Here are the weapons they are equipped with. It's that weird axe-looking cross thing, and it does 5 to 7 white damage. And then if we go over here, here's the armor they're wearing, which is the penitence armor, and this is the protections it gives them against different damage types. Anyway, let's see if we can't not mess this up this time around. Alright, this thing broke out again. We're gonna send the team to go have a word with it, but I'm not sure how well this is going to work. All three of them are coming to suppress it. Oh wow, that thing does some incredible damage. Seriously? Is it suppressed? Okay, so by suppressing it you mean smashing it into oblivion. Right. I have no idea why it even broke out. There seemed to be no event that would have triggered it. It just broke out. Okay. Well, let's just continue working on it then, I suppose, once everyone's healed up. Weird. After a lot of, well, interacting with it, you get to find out the backstory of it, which it's a fragment of the universe that looks like a bunch of child's doodles that drives people insane. Yeah, so it turns out this is your most successful trait, just do attachment work with it a whole bunch. That seems to be the whole point. Find out that this one likes these two, insight and attachment work fine from that one. This one's mostly all about repression, though you can get away with some of the other ones, and I basically spread out all the pawns so they get as much experience with all of them as possible, so that when we end the workday, they get a whole bunch of experience in all of their stats. For example, look at that one. They went from 31 to 49 in their temperance. Like, it's... So long as you keep spreading them out and getting them to work a whole bunch of different stuff, they get really tough, it seems. So why would you not just keep repeating the same day, or keep doing the day and just keep doing this again and again until you max out their stats? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Never mind, let's see what the next day holds and what the monsters bring. For monsters, we've got all 09s. 0997, I think, is the highest number there. Let's see what we got for 09. Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday? The satisfaction is only temporary, though, and the one we're picking, those betrayed hearts sank into the depths slowly, forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. Okay. Sounds, fine. Let's just skip through all the fluff. How do you feel? I take pride in that. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think I was listening. No whiskey? Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the bubbly, thank you very much. Alright, the music has got a little bit ominous. Complete a Dusk ordeal? What the? Certain things we call ordeals, which we cannot contain, will go into a rampage just as they are right now. Could you calm down the employees by suppressing one of the ordeals that show up at dusk? I'll help you with it as soon as I can. Okay. Well then, let's maybe hire some more people. To fill out our numbers, we've hired a couple of new pawns called Fodder 1 and Fodder 2. We've strengthened them a bit by giving them more prudence so they're less likely to go insane, and then as well as that, we gave them the new suits that we got from that new enemy thing that showed up. So now we have 5 pawns, all equipped and ready to rock. Let's see what this Dusk thing they're talking about is. Okay, what is that? It looks like 2 puzzle geckos wrapped around a Orb. Well, let's see how badly this goes. First off, where's Noah? Yeah, Noah, you're going in first. Why? Because it's always you. And, oh. What? There's no actual options. We just send someone in? Okay. Oh, off you go. Let's see what happens. And let's speed this along. I think the gameplay elements here are... Well, it takes a long time to get to some of the cells, so you gotta manage how long it takes your opponents to get there and different things like that. Wait, what? What just happened? Requires one use. Okay, I thought we did. Get in there. Come on. Well, that was very short-lived. Well, it would appear that does nothing, and it doesn't actually count as a use. So we'll send in someone else and see what happens. This game is so weird. I should point out this is made by Koreans, so it's a Korean game. It's the translations, it seems, are a little bit generous. Yeah, let's be generous and say they're general. All right, it took a minute, but I think I figured out what's going on here. It turns out this is a weapons upgrade unit. You go in. Your weapon gets upgraded, but it costs you energy. So we have 53 energy up here in the top right, and this needs energy to run, which is why it wouldn't run at first. We hadn't gotten any energy out of our other anomalies. So then it turns our eyes to starry sparkles, and then it gives us a giant ball of energy to hug. Okay. And now their damage has gone up to, I think it was, I want to say it was 4-6, and now it's come to 6-8. Yep, whatever. Let's find out what this next one is. The fortified weapon will have higher attack power. However, there is a possibility of losing the ego during the fortification process. Oh. Well, right. Okay, single use. So you can only use it once. Well, that's a... Wait, no. You know what? Yeah, we'll have that pawn there use it. And then once that's done, we'll get the other one in, and that'll be all 5. And then we can end the workday. Because it was getting annoying, I turned off the music. It's the same music on repeat all the time. It doesn't actually seem to vary. So I just said, no, I'm done. There's only so much of it I could take. I think we'll just complete the workday. I don't really see a need for any of this. S ranking, grand. Now, here's the thing. I really should have went through all of these and basically made sure everyone got way more experience today. It's just I was too lazy. Today you could milk this by getting an awful lot of experience for everyone every single day if you're actually, well, being efficient about things. But I don't think that's what this game is about. I think today is going to be our last expansion of the control team. Yeah, sure, not really too worried. Oh, and one of our people lost their weapon. It turns out when they upgraded their weapon at that thing, if you get unlucky, there's like a small percentage chance it kills the weapon. We should probably get them another one. Do we have any more weapons we can give them? Anyway, I'm going to give everyone a little bit of level up. If anyone's below level 2 in a skill, we'll buy it, except for Justice. It turns out Justice is one of those annoying skills where it costs an enormous amount of money. I presume because it does an awful lot. So, for example, if we tried to buy that, it's like 6 lobotomy points to buy that. That's just way too much. Even going from level 1 to level 2 costs 3. So, no? Yep, we'll just get you a little bit of strength, and then we'll go on to the next employee, and we'll give them a little bit of strength as well. There we go. Everyone's just reasonably solid. We'll have this as our... Where's our monster? Didn't we get a monster today? Why is there no monster? I've sort of got into a zen place about doing this now. All I do is I say, go here, pick one of the pawns who's on the... Well, just say we're going with Father 2 now for this. Then we just rotate around clockwise, grab this one, do insight, grab the next pawn, and then we rotate over here and grab the next pawn, and we do... Nope. This one here we do, was it repression? Yeah, I want to say repression. So this means all the pawns get exposed to a little bit of everything as we go around. And yeah, whatever. Sometimes this one activates, though I don't think that can actually do anything bad. It just upgrades weapons, so I'm not even sure it can escape, but we'll send someone to say hello to it. And that's all we do. We just go round and round in circles and change up everyone's stats. So let's see what it works out at the end of the day. Alright, I'm just going to end the day. I can't do this Dusk ordeal one, and everyone seems to have gained a whole bunch of stat points. Yeah, I'm still confused though. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Proceed to the next day. Yeah, day 6. We've stopped doing research as well. Is there any new research or any additional things that I'm missing here? Okay, one more monster. This game, I'm a little bit confused, but I don't think I'm into it. It just seems too much of a grind. All right, that's interesting. We get an information team? What is this about? Well, it looks like we get to open the information department. I have... Okay, suppose day 6, stuff changes. All right, I get it. They're going to throw more and more stuff on top of you until you eventually go crazy. That's fine. Oh, wait. Can we... Damn it. Can we rename them now? No, we can't. Okay, fine. You can be Yuri, and then we'll hire a couple more. You can be... There we go. 3 pawns hired. Yuri, not fodder, and not fodder 2. Can we actually give them some protective stuff as well? Yes, we can. We do have a few suits left over. Christ. Okay, so we've got everyone weaponed up, suited up, good to go. Let's begin the management today. Okay, this is new. Give me 1 minute to figure this out. And why is there a bunch of... What are you? Free drink? Okay, so there's a free can of Well Cheer in there. Well Cheers, Ocean Soda. Well, you know what that means. We always start at the bottom left, and let's send in our suicide pawn. Wait, no, where's the... Oh, this is the information team only? Okay, so this crowd handles what goes on up here, and this crowd handles the next floor? Oh, god damn it, that means all of that grinding is only good for what's there. Okay, now I get it. There was no point grinding. Well, that's good to know now. We're going to send in Not Fodder 2, because they have 17 hit points and 36 sanity, which seems actually... Wait, no. We'll send in Yuri, because they've got the most hit points, and their sanity is actually pretty solid. Alright, Yuri, get in there and let's see what they do to you. I'm going to assume you're probably going to get eaten. And that went surprisingly well. And... Wait, then Yuri drank it? You drank that? Are you insane? You do realize that's an anomaly, right? We picked attachment. Attachment is common. Oh, okay. What about instinct work? High. Alright, okay, so we're going to get instinct work on these people next. Going through the stats on this thing, it seems instinct and insight work are both high probability of success. We're just going to... Well, smash it. Basic information, opened can of Well Cheers. Right. Done. Well, we cracked open all the information on it. I think we're good. Caution, when the work results from the open can of Wheel Cheers is bad, do not take any drink provided by the vending machine. Yeah, just discover that someone managed to get a bad result, despite it being, you know, high. The result options being high, and yeah, they just died straight up. I don't know why they got a low result. Maybe it was just a random roll, but they were in the right work type, so meh, whatever. I don't really care. Well, okay, it turns out the vending machine had a Lilith event, and then this thing broke out. I don't know what that thing is, but it seems incredibly violent. Yeah. Yeah, that went great. No, that was excellent. I think today was a good day. We should definitely let that one stand. This game is an incredibly odd duck, and not similar to anything I would normally play. I think what you have here is more like, you can see here you've stored up all the information on all these abnormalities, so you can look them up and you can go through, read through their backstory and all the funny stuff about them and the crazy stuff that's going on in there. However, I think what this game is more... Have you ever seen those things where it's like action stories where you get to choose what your next action is? And then normally all of the actions lead to death or a bad outcome until you re-choose and pick the right options to complete the story successfully. That's what this feels like, just with more bells and whistles on top. You have to make your way through each day without dying, and then if you do die, you just get to retry it again. I don't know, it doesn't really suit me. Well, one thing you can do is you can hit this lobotomy button here, and this will get rid of all the information you've ever collected on any of the monsters. Because normally what happens, even if you start again, you get to keep a codex of all the monsters you faced before, which is kind of nice, because you don't want to be redoing this again and again every time you go through, though you can, of course, reset it. As for me, I don't think this is my type of game. It's just there's less game here and more story, I think, and I was kind of looking for game mechanics. Anyway, this was Lobotomy Corporation. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.